Good evening. I am Joe, and I'm your host. And this is the Moosejaw Hour. Hope everybody is fine and dandy. Tell us where you're from. How was your day? And let's see. What was the last RC item you've been hiding from your significant other, and she doesn't know yet? How's that? I dare you. I double dog dare you. I think, tell you the truth, I have one. I don't think she's watching, but the gatekeeper, it magically appeared, and I was gutsy. I took it out in the kitchen once, and in our dining room, and just playing with it and all that, and making it look like mine and everything. And she's like, she looked at it, she didn't ask, so it must be not that important. So anyways, folks. Let's see where everybody's chatting from. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great Thursday. I mean, it's Thursday. That sounds good. And tomorrow's Friday, and we're almost there. So that's great. All right. So everybody said hello to each other first. I don't think the Satan motor will run 24 hours. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. It's going to be interesting. We need some rules, or maybe, I don't know. It's Mr. Jaw. Thank you, Travis. How you doing today? Hello, Mr. Baker. All right. Alex is here. Hello, nerd. Hello, fellow nerd. Outcast, thank you. So thank you again. Thanks for joining. Tap that like. That helps. Again, I don't know. I don't have big stars in my eyes. I don't know what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. Just having fun and see where it goes. And if it goes somewhere, great. If not, hey, we'll do this until, I don't know, we stop doing it, which actually I'm not, I have no plans to. I like it. It's a lot of fun. Learn something new, how to be entertaining for one. And if I can learn how to be entertaining for you, maybe I could be entertaining for my clients. Maybe that's why I do this. Boy. Hello there, Brian. Brian in there. Alex, joys of being single, no hiding. Yeah, there's that. There's that. And speaking of which, the Mrs. Moosejaw is going in 2 weeks to the trip to Las Vegas for 5 days with our company, and I'm thinking maybe that's a good time to just sneak maybe a guitar in, or maybe RC car. The joys. Brian said the body Moosejaw. Yeah, that one. Yeah, exactly. Thinking of other. What's that? Well, you find the right other and you keep them. Travis, Reese, Operation 11, Charlie Roth. You guys are talking servos. I like that. Hello, North Carolina. Travis, you're in North Carolina. I didn't know that. I have a niece in there in North Carolina. She's like, do you know her? Name's Echo? No. Okay. Didn't think so. Probably the one relative I enjoy besides my sons and my family in the other room and my mom. Other than that, that and my niece. That's it. Hid the VS410 Ultra in a box for a month before I started to build. Told her it had been on the list for a long time and just getting around to building it now. There you go. Yeah. And I still have a couple kits. I did have some, again, thank you to some people that donated to my RC car club for my clients during my day job. I did introduce today the Phoenix and the idea of having an RC car club. And to be honest, this is a new culture I'm dealing with. A lot of serious issues with some of the children, or the clients, I should say. And some of their eyes lit up. They've been very vocal about, Mr. Moosejaw's rules. But when I brought out the Phoenix towards the end of each class, they're like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. And I told them that people have donated. We got some Tamiya kits. We got some Gen 8s. We got some Red Cats. I don't know if you call that a donation, but no, we'll call it a donation. And they seem very enthused. And here's another thing that was really awesome. Some of the female clients, they're like, what is that? That looks cool. I'm kind of interested in that. And I think that's even better. So I'm looking forward to that. The email has been sent to the the people in charge and make sure it's okay to do that. And I think by next week we'll have RC Car Club once a week. It was funny. I mentioned it to some of the bosses there, and they're like, well, that's after school or after hours and after, contract time. We can't pay you. There's no stipends or no money available to that. It's like, I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't think that was even an option, which is really weird. And so they're like, oh, okay, you're going to do this for just the goodness of your heart? And I'm like, heck yeah, and have fun. So, so we should be doing an RC Car Club. And it's really neat that a lot of the clients are interested in working with their hands and building, which I think is awesome. So we'll keep you an update next week, how it goes, if it starts or not. And again, thank you to everybody who has donated to that. Right now, I think I have enough. Thank you. And we'll see. I just gave him one stipulation, though. You must behave in my class and your other classes to be part of it. So hopefully their co-workers will say, thank you. How'd you do that? I bribed them. Hello, everyone. New Jersey. Hello, New Jersey. Hello, Visio, Mr. Jaw. Yeah. Rules. I mean, I've organized endurance races. Yeah. Well, the motor kind of concerns me, but I think more than anything is tires. I mean, how long is foam going to last? They're going to eat through if it's pavement. So that's my main concern. The motor, I don't know. Who knows? It might last long. I don't know. I would almost think, can we change them? I mean, does it have to be Satan motors? Or maybe the first one, but maybe your next one could be the Holmes groovy ones, which would be kind of cool. Like all of a sudden somebody makes a comeback from that. I don't know. That's an idea. Servos, like what do you need servo-wise? It's not much that you need. So we'll look at that. Hello, Phoenix. Hello, good sir, my good friend. How you doing? Hi from Northern Ireland. All right, Moogie38. Thank you, Moogie38. That's awesome. I like that. One of my favorite hockey players is from Belfast. I know, not Northern Ireland, but Owen Nolan. Always one of my favorites there. Do your friends call you Joe Jaw? My friends just call me Joe, and hockey players call me many things, and deservedly so. I'll take it. And which is another thing. Now that things are kind of settling in with the new institution of education, I'm thinking about coming out of retirement and playing some hockey, and I'm looking forward to it. Travis, thank you for the support. Yes. Howdy, y'all. Red Rooster, Arizona. A lot of Arizona pay there. All right. I like that. Good evening from the Bush Company or Alaska. Is that the Great Alaskan Bush Company there, Sean S? Because I'm kind of aware of that place. Or is it just, we'll see. We'll leave it there. We'll keep it kind of PG, right? Kind of. Travis Gilmore, thank you. And you are your brothers. Were you at UST? I was not. I was here. Unless you're talking to others there. Can't get paid for this? Holy monkey. Yeah, I know, right? Get paid for RC. Everybody's saying hello to each other. You guys are so nice to each other. Same salutations to everyone. If you need more RCs, Joe, let me know. My wife and I are happy to donate. Eric, if we do get certain people, I will definitely hit you up. Mr. Josh gave me 2 that were just sitting at Vanquish doing nothing. Gosh, why can't I remember the gentleman who gave me the NSU? And then Alex, I'm painting a body for him, but I got a kit for that. And I got 2. I got a Grasshopper and my own Tamiya kit. And they're looking forward to just, I think, working with their hands. And I told them that's the best part, putting them together, to tell you the truth. So we'll see that. We will see. Just wondering if I met you at the booth. I'm old and terrible with names. I'm terrible too. But if that wasn't towards me, it's towards somebody. Yeah, no, I'm horrible with names. And my clientele will get upset with me, like, don't you know my name? It's like, 1, you're wearing a mask. 2, I've only been here 5 days. And some of you haven't even shown up. So patience. Tell that to sixth grader. Belfast is in Northern Ireland. Thank you. Moogie, I need to check out my geography. Good. So you know Owen Nolan, power forward for the San Jose Sharks and all that. All right. And has a nice pub. He's part owner of the Britannia Arms in San Jose, downtown by the rink. He's there on Wednesdays, I hear. I see him fishing all the time. That's all I see. If we get another Travis in here, we have to have a pit fight for the name. Yes, pit fight. Oilers could use your skills. Outcasts, yeah, that was a tough loss last night against a very good team. But if you look at it, an empty net goal, but losing by 1 goal, not bad. I hope Smith picks up his game because he has game, but that's hockey talk. But and my favorite player, Duncan Keith, everybody, he's old and everything, but he's got a good plus minus. He's helping out everybody. Oh, he's old. He's doing his job, man. It's all about doing your job. But I wouldn't mind playing hockey for the Oilers. That'd be great. Hello from Virginia, Inspector. Hello, Virginia. Travis Travis, you know the place. I know the place. Yes, I do know the place. I have heard. Yes, I know the place. We'll say it's establishment of the arts, but sometimes the arts go beyond being arts. A lot of Marines know that area. That's how I know about it. I understand next year I will definitely look you up. You are what's it, aren't you? If that sorts me, I'm going to say yes. What kind? Whoops. Ooh, new comments. Everyone's blocking everything. There we go. What kind of school is this? It is a middle school. It is 6 through 8. And with a high school right next to it. And it's in a very challenging area. So far, no parent complaints. But then again, where are the parents? And then again, there's some great kids that are like soaking it all up. They're like, thank you for being here. So, it is what it is. Your name is now, what's it? End of discussion. All right. It says it. Where can we buy your album? Brian G. Sherwood, where can you buy the new Nomad Skyline EP, Open Road, Spotify? Okay, if you're okay with getting away with it, but it's also Amazon, iTunes, and I think Pandora, Amazon. There's so many. When you publish your music through a company, they throw it out there. It can even be used as background music on TikTok. So Nomad Skyline. Have fun with that. And then it's on Instagram music as well. So you could do that, if you make some posts and all that, which is kind of cool. That's a neat little feature. Gosh, I want to think other. iHeartRadio. That's another one. And there's some other ones. Please, if you want to know more about my wonderful band and my bandmates, Nomad Skyline on Facebook or Instagram. And I think the bass player, Chuck, who's awesome. He said it in the bio to where you go. And I appreciate a lot of people. It's been very nice that some people reached out to me through the RC world saying, this is great. That's awesome. And I'm glad people love it. I mean, I love it. I play it. I wrote 3 of the 5 songs, at least came up with ideas, even though I always give credit to the band because I don't play drums. So song's not much without drums or a bass or a singer. So we all wrote it, but it's 3 of my main ideas that came out. One of them was like 5 years old, finally got out there. So I'm happy. So again, thank you for mentioning that. Not to get too much on that tangent, but I do appreciate it. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Because it's funny, like I said, the RC adventure, I got 4,000, not bragging, but and it's not much to brag about, but 4,000 followers on Instagram, and I get more and more, and trying to shell music out to get people's attention, people have taste, and they have particular taste in music, and it's really tough. But we got a couple shows coming up. I'm looking forward to it. That's what I'm going to do, play live. Have fun, drink beer. And I've talked about enough of that. Let's move on. But But thank you. Wait, what's my name now? Travis Gilmore? What is your name? Who's anybody's name? RC Carl, I have had the game. Let's see. Travis Elliott, Phoenix is now to be known as whatchamacallit. Mike J, I'm gonna mark that down, and I have a body for Phoenix, and I'm gonna call it whatchamacallit. I've only had mine for 40, so I guess he already. What sale? What is for sale? Horizon Hobby is having a big sale, $100 off some kits and some other stuff. Yeah, and we've seen this before. It's typical at this time, a little liquidate. I don't want to say liquidation, but moving stuff out. And probably because with things going up high, maybe trying to get to those consumers. There's two type of consumers. There's one that are willing to spend the money, and those that are not. And those, to appease those who are not, you wait, get what money you can, and then boom, there you go. The Element RC is doing the same thing, which I'm kind of interested in the Night Runner, right? Is that the white? Yeah. I want to get one. I think I want to get one of those, but I just haven't yet. And other than that, just waiting to see. With that, though, with this, hey, let's move this out. That means new things are on the horizon as well. All right, Horizon Hobby. Like that segue? So you got to think these companies have something up their sleeves later on because it's coming. It's all the time. And that's what you should do. You keep it going. Sale, you say. Time to hide things from the wife, boys. Yeah, hide them all. It's amazing. It's amazing how women have that skill. If my wife bought something and put it I don't think I would notice. I said, oh, yeah, I remember that. And then you got to be careful because your better half goes, hey, you remember this? And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. Really? What is it? It is a trap. That's what it is. That's the trap. So cheers to the better half and to everybody else. Michelada. Let's go. Phoenix is out to get you. Brian, that means you're wanted. What can I say? Sue's somewhere there. Come on. Alex, I can't win in the hiding game. Yeah, I mean, neither could I. I remember bringing a guitar. This is how good Mrs. Moosejaw is. I was on the interweb and I found it. It was a guitar. It was pretty cheap, $100 with a guitar case. I liked it and everything. And then I said, hey, I'm going to go out and just get this guitar case. Now, there's my first mistake. Shame. Shouldn't lie. But I felt embarrassed. And because, money should go here and money does go there to pay bills. But at the same time, I would like to buy this. And so I went out and she goes, okay, see you later. And I come back and I take the guitar out and I leave it in my trunk. And then I put the case in the back and I get home and I bring in the case. She goes, let's look at the case. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. She goes, and then she goes, where's the guitar? And I was like, what? And then mistake number 2. I said, what guitar? And she goes, oh, the blue Ibanez that was included on this case that I saw on Craigslist. I'm like, and, I had to eat some crow. I had to come clean. Gosh, she's good at it. She has a sick skill. She has many skills, but that's one of them that's scary. Just plain scary. I just picked up another 22's drag car roller for $175. That's pretty good. And that's the thing. Drag racing's kind of making more noise here. I got to get in racing. I don't think my, I can't see it up there, but my Don Perdome Outlaw class, I don't know if I'm going to be racing that because it's it's a tough class. There's a lot of people who spent money, but also a lot of people who test and go race, and they're very good and they're getting better. So for me, the time to put in to at least have fun, maybe win a race or two, I don't know if I have the time for that. But I love the car too much to sell, tell you the truth. I might just it might be my first official shelf queen, which really bugs me. I don't want a shelf queen. But I don't think I just don't have the time to compete. Now in the what they're calling it's a 13.5 class, with no wheelie bar. They're going to have a no wheelie bar class, but you also can set up a ESC for boost and set it up and everything. That I think I will do because it's still competitive. It's still pretty much on an even playing field. And if we get a stock class, like ready to run stock class, definitely, I would definitely buy another one to do that. Because again, it's to be able to compete. That's what's fun, to go out there, shell out $40 and then lose your first race, and then $20 to buy in to lose. It seems like gambling back in Nevada. It's not worth it. So I'm looking forward to the where you can be. It's easy to be competitive. Just it depends on that. So we'll see. Brian shares, I just found a night runner last Saturday. Had to drive over 2 hours away one way to get it. Hey, Mike J, I've done that for many things. If you find a good deal, like on Craigslist or Marketplace or whatever place, and everybody's legit, let's do this. All right, let's meet at the In-N-Out Burger on Highway 265. Okay, I'll see you there in an hour. Sometimes, usually, you can meet in the middle. So they always used to but it was on sale line. Now it's our turn. Yeah, that doesn't work with my wife. That's why you don't marry a lawyer. Well, she's not a lawyer, but she's smarter than a lawyer. So let's put it that way. And she works in family law. So, which is, I hear, the most dangerous profession in law. So don't become a family law. She's got your number, Moosejaw. Yes, hell yeah, she does. She's smart. Now, Eric Baker came up with an idea. Eric Baker came into the store. I think it was at the shop. And I haven't hit up Josh yet. Or maybe, yeah. Eric Baker said this. How about a live stream with Josh and Nicole and the lovely Moosejaw? And I called it Double Date Night. And I actually came across to tell Mrs. Moosejaw. And she's like, I'll do that. Now, she'll be off to the side. She doesn't want to be seen. But I don't know. Have to hit Josh up on an idea. Just maybe one time, have fun. Double date night live stream takeover. The ladies punch us and they take over and bitch about us for the rest of the evening. Oh, it might be fun. Hey, Dana, how you doing there, sir? Moosejaw, buy a car that already won races. It's I still think it's the time you put into drag racing, setup and everything. My friend Sandeep, who's a very good racer, and he puts a lot of hours in testing. Testing's everything. It's testing. I like racing in those lower classes. Still good competition, and it doesn't get so serious. Yeah, you can laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself and just laugh and have fun while racing, true. I used to do the slot car racing, and there was the stock 16 turn, and that was still my favorite because it was even competition. You had to drive it, and you had to be careful, not just zing, 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 zing stuff of the open class. You actually had to pay attention. And it was competitive and it was fun, win some, lose some, and have fun. Hello, Estonia. Here you go. Nice to see you again, sir. I just bought 2 drag cars to have fun racing with the kids. No plans on ever competing for money. Yeah. And that's the thing. I want to win. It'd be nice to win some of that money, but at the same time, I just want to have fun, and it's a good group and things like that. So we'll see. I used to race. Alex says he used to race in a club where the rule was you could buy anyone's car for $500. Boy, that sounds like old school stock car racing at home. The claimers class. It was jalopy class. And in the jalopy class, they race, they crash, they hit each other and everything. But if a car broke down, someone from the stands could buy that car for $100. Now this was 1970s pricing. So imagine getting an Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, just broke down, maybe it just overheated, something like that. You could buy it. That's what it's called, the claimers class. You could claim it for $100. Now people would hate you the next time you came out to drive it and crash even more. So that, and then buy your car back. Oh man. I used to race on club. Yeah, go. Hey, Outcast. Hello there. All right, so we are 26 minutes of mumbo and jumboing. Oh my goodness, here we go. So thank you very much for that, folks. I'm hoping everybody's enjoying everything. And like I said, let's have fun. So let's talk about 24 hours of Satan. All right. And with that, folks, it's starting to, even though hopefully in July. Now everybody's asking about Axial Fest California. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? And there was discussion about, can Horizon mostly have their big festival in the Midwest, then plus also have Axial Fest in the Midwest and Proline by the Fire, because they now own Proline in California, and then also have Axial Fest California, which is a lot to do for one group, unless they could divide it up and so forth. Personally, I would like to see the Indiana guys of Horizon handle Axial Fest. And then I would like to see the California people of Horizon handle California Fest, if you will. I would hope so. Something like that. It's a great event. I will have to admit, it's maybe... All right, yes, step on the gas pedal. You done? All right. I remember going to 2017, and I remember seeing that in 2016, and that's what got me interested. And I went to 2017, and it was fun. It was great. It was this, it was that. 2018 was good, and then 2019 kind of happened, or I think I went 2019, yeah. And that's when I think it was Horizon's first full-fledged Axial Fest. I think there was a transition in 2018, if I remember right. And it was good. But is it missing something? I don't know. It's just, and then it moved to Donner, I think at the same year at the time. Yeah, something like that. Gosh, my memory. And Donner's great. Awesome terrain. Not a bad idea, but no real camping. But there's ways around that. And then this last year, it was pretty good. It wasn't really packed. As I remember, it's like maybe it's kind of losing interest. I would hate to say that. Maybe because Proline by the Fire really is an awesome event with all RC brands, which is kind of nice, which was kind of threw me off because I went to Axial Fest, and then I went to Proline. And I'm like, oh, other people can have cars here. Wow, I did not know that. There's a Traxxas, there's a Red Cat, there's this, there's that. And even the booths, just seeing all that was pretty neat. So we'll have to see about Axial Fest California. I hope it happens. But at the same time, we have our 24 Hours of Satan race, and it's supposed to be that during July. Now everybody's freaking out. Usually it's around March, so we'll see next week, right? Yeah, next week if Axial Fest actually says something. It is posted. They're gonna have to say something, I would think, by then, whether they're gonna have it or not. So we'll have to see. I hope it is. So that's it. So we have this, and like I said, there should be some rules. So again, I got my windows cut out. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with this first. And that a little blurry. I hope not. Maybe camera's moving around. I'm moving around. I don't know. Camera's doing weird. I'm going to invest in a new camera. So I cut out the windows. I didn't do the back because the body posts are there. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do, and I'm going to play in the word Satan, and we're going to do with the church lady of Saturday Night Live, Dana Carvey's. Isn't that special? And I got a decal coming that's going to fit right in the hood. I like Redbubble. There's an app, and you go to .com, but there's a lot of people with vinyl cutters out there, or vinyl sticker printers. They can print on vinyl, and they create stickers and t-shirts and mugs and all this other stuff. So check out Redbubble. Maybe that'll be my Instagram next week. Maybe if they have one. And I found the church lady. And was it say? So we'll show that. So I'm going to go with that paint scheme. And the paint scheme is still with like the background colors of the stained glass, the purples, the gold, and the pinks and such. So we're going to go kind of that route, and we're going to make a vinyl. I was going to make a vinyl for it tonight, but I think I'll save that for next week. And we'll do a live vinyl creating. And we're just, was it Satan? I think we got to put Satan on there. So we're going to put that in that paint scheme. But the thing that concerns me is the rules. Not that it matters who's going to win. Who's going to win this thing? And how do you win? That's a good question that I think I need to ask. But I'm concerned about the wheels. And I'll take this off because you can see there's not much to this. I got the one with suspension. And just so I can get that edge, I had many ideas. I was almost thinking of this old Teardrop Super Modified I used to watch back home and put a big old teardrop wing on this, make a Steinman wing on it. Just something. I might still do that. There's not much to that, but there's not much to this. I mean, got room for a battery. All right, there's the motor. There's a servo. I'm not worried about the servo. Do I really need a servo saver? I mean, why do you need a servo saver if everything's covered? So we'll see about that. And it's an ESC. Maybe I better buy a spare ESC in case that burns out. I'm not going to worry about gear ratio. We're just going to go with it. I'm just worried about wheels. All right. And then, man, those wheels would look good on my Alfa Romero, but there's only 3. So we're going to have to invest that. And I'm probably bug Alex because he knows more about the stuff. Probably some rubber, right? Need some actual rubber. So I hope that that's allowed first. There's not much to it. All right. And let's share the screen real quick. Let's go to Camtech. If you're interested in Camtech, I put a link down below to get them. I want to get another one. They have a hearse body, which I think is kind of cool. I would like to have fun with that. Or even an old style, like 1950s, early 60s limousine. That looks really good. But let's add that to the stream. And let's go to my Camtech. Where's Camtech? I had it here. There we go. Here's Camtech. All right. Now they got some crawlers, they got some stuff, but there you go. That's what we need right there. We need something jalopy looking. They got some plastic bodies, but let's go see if we could find more. See, ooh, there's one with a big wing. I like that. Let's see if we can. They got some legit RC stuff, and it's all legit. I mean, even some scaled motor kit. Okay, that's cool. Volkswagen Beetle. It's in pounds, folks, so you got to do the math conversion and everything. I like that one, but not the European version of a limousine. There were some other ones. Ooh, look at that. Split screen. Ooh, I like that. That'd be cool. And that's the thing. There's a lot of body styles that would be really cool to have. And then the old stock car. They call this a stock car. We call it sprint cars. And it's a different, and they race something like this. It's not, it doesn't look like quite the sprint car, though. It's kind of interesting. So let's see if we can find the bangers. Let's go. Let's see. Is there a search? Yes, bangers. BANGER. Banger. Probably that's plural. All right. So we'll see. Look at that. There's a go. Let's get a wagon or a Ford 78 Thunderbird. All right. That'd be kind of cool. Another wagon. So they got some cool body options. And these things you would actually see in the real banger races that they have there in Cheerio, England. There's more than that. Yeah, there's 2. So go check out camtech.com. you got to make sure you get if you're going bangers, there's different wheelbases. There's long wheelbase, extra long wheelbase, extra long wheelbase, all this kind of weird stuff. And then some of it doesn't. See, there's mine, right? No, that's the van. That's what Josh got and Matt. And just some good options. They really get into it. I have to give them credit on that. They mold all these bodies and in-house, I believe. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So get yourself a Camtech. Gotta be 3-wheel. There's the one I got. There's a good old Reliant. Hope I'm sharing. I should be sharing. All right. There you go. Maybe I'll check out the comments and make sure I'm sharing. So, get yourself, there's a lot of great options there in create, what you can do with them, but they're mostly a pan chassis and so forth. So Alex or anybody else, all right, what would you do? I mean, what rules? I mean, I just want to put one motor in there I know that will last. I'd order my Satan motor separately as my kit came with a Camtech motor. Yeah, mine says Camtech only as well. And it's mostly likely, they were probably over there going, hey, there's a bunch of Californians. I can't do an English accent, by the way. Buying these Satan motors. I guess we better show them. And they got rid of the Satan sticker. But I'm going to start working on that. I might put a cage in there. I got some screen. I'm going to make a screen front. I'm going to do the duct tape thing again because that's what's holding the doors together apparently during an actual 1-to-1 race, duct tape, which I've done before in my race days too. Everybody thought it was number 18 on one side and 8 on the other because I had duct tape holding my fender down. Good times. So yeah, so what we're gonna do, let's get rid of whatever that is. Okay, there we go. With all that power, you're gonna need a saver. Okay. Feel the power. Thank you, Lone Star. Thanks for a great show. Keep up the awesome work. Hey, we're gonna try and make it better at everything. All right. Those wheels are going to be shredded in the first hour, and that's the fear. So we got to come to a consensus here. Figure it out. You really think Josh will follow any of the rules he doesn't set? Well, rubbing is racing. So wouldn't be my first time spinning someone out. Pardon me. It's a long day. Not that long. Hello, Magic School Truck. Hey, MSD. The rules should be yep. Oh, yeah, we already did it. So I'm going down. Shh, don't tell. I had to order. Yep, there we go. If you guys want, I can lay out a class for you guys. Alex, I think that would be an excellent idea, and I think you're the most qualified for that. Just got one of those on the table. Bought both bodies for it too. Yeah, very good, Dawson. Yeah, I mean, the body options alone, man. And you get a group of people out there to be silly, drinking their beers and RCing at the same time. I think that should be a rule too. If you have to change a motor, you have to drink. No, I don't know. Something like that. Put a Holmes brush motor in it. Brian, that's what I think. There's some groovy ones that he came out with that are made for Tamiya and nothing too spectacular. There's different turns. They could be faster, but maybe you could decide on a particular turn only from the Holmes hobby ones. I'd be on board on that. BattleBot style flamethrower. Ooh, that'd be cool. Hello, Mr. Davis. All right. Hey, Ryan here? Is it the Ryan I know? Like I know a lot of Ryans. Smash that like button, fellas. Yes, please. Thank you very much. And hey, Magic School Bus. So, yeah, we have that, and it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to paint it up. And that's the thing. I have to get a receiver. So maybe I'll take the one out of the drag race car since I'm probably not good. I don't know. We'll see what we'll do with that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, guys, we'll get this running. I got to get a lot of receivers. I got to get one for this. I got to get one for my VS410 roller. And the Tamiya stuff. I think I have some maybe I'll get some receivers for my other cars and then take those stock tactic radios and put them in the Tamiyas for the kids. All right. So we'll see. Yep. If the motor goes out, you have to shotgun a beer before you change it. Shotgun a beer before you change it. You know, that's not a bad idea. Stinky Joe. Is that Mr. Bradbury? Goonberry? Ladies and gentlemen, Darren B in the house, a good friend of mine who got me into this hobby, by the way, so we can blame him. And yeah, I have to make a trip to Nevada soon. All right. So, right, Dave. Let's see. Did you Dremel the windows or use a hobby blade? I did hobby blade. I take a reamer and I hit the corners, and then I just slice, and then pretty soon this stuff you can just kind of be careful with your hands, but you just kind of push it and it'll start, and you kind of go kind of downward but long motion on the blade, and it'll cut through. Once you get the other one, you can score the other ones. And then I took a 220 sandpaper and did the edges so I don't hurt myself. How many times can I finger this? That looks kind of weird. We all own Darren to thank you. Yes, we all owe Darren to thank you. I think he's a great guy. He's a good friend of mine. Long time. Gosh, since 1996. I only know it's 1996 because at the place I used to work, I got to personalize my workstation. So I put a Colorado Avalanche championship poster there, and he's a Red Wings fan. And ever since then, he's been Red Wings. I've been many other teams that I like, and yeah, good friend. Let's see what else we got going on here. We didn't even work today. Huh? Good for you, Ryan. I'm glad you didn't work today. First and second round of my buddy, let me know when you make it back. All right. Yes. Yeah. I got to make it back to Nevada. I want to go. Well, there were some couple things I need to do in Nevada. One, I want to go to Prison Hill and go crawling there. But two, I was thinking about grabbing the old mountain bike and hit the Pine Nut Trail. And then maybe go for tacos afterwards, just for the heck of it. Yeah, boo, boo, boo. Yes, I know. Demonetized due to fingering the body. Well, I'm not making any money here, folks, so, you know. We don't do it for the money. Oh, that just got way out of hand. If my children are watching, I'm sorry. Anyways, all right. So let's see. We had 6:43. We still have a couple things to go through. We was look at the Instagram of the week, which we'll do here in a moment, and then I don't know what else to do. Let's get rid of that banner. Let's get another banner up there. I made banners. Stupid machine took my quarter. Well, let's do the Instagram of the week, and then we'll just finish with the chat from there. So our Instagram of the week. Speaking of which, of hockey. My Instagram of the week is, folks, let me share this. So I'm sharing. Yes, you see the weird stuff. And we're going to go to the Instagram. This is Trent Bueller, and it's old-time table hockey. I found one of these old-time table hockeys at the antique fair, and it's the old metal ones. And then I was researching, and I came across this guy on Instagram. And he's actually building. So here's, I pretty much got that tabletop, something like that. But he's making a scaled replica of Boston Garden. And he's got the Bruins versus the Maple Leafs there, which is what you should have. And he also he gets these, and he replicates hockey scenes, famous hockey fights, all that kind of stuff. And so this was Chris Nilan and Dave Brown from the infamous pregame brawl in 1987 conference final. So a pregame, this almost like the Chiefs, almost like Slapshot. And he's got some old metal ones here, and he just makes these. Like I said, he makes a scene from famous fights. In fact, there you go. There's one for Darren. Darren would like this. This is when Chris Lemieux, Claude Lemieux turtled up on. I believe it's Koser, or was it? Who was it? Who was that? It wasn't Koser. It was McCarthy. All right, I remember this, and I like Lemieux, but that was a freaking coward move. So there you go, Darren. Perfect timing. Yeah. And then, like I said, he makes these other scenes. There's go Don Cherry, who I used to like, but there's another one I like. If you've seen the movie Slapshot, you know this scene. You're very familiar with this scene. Oh my goodness. So, and again, I love this. I mean, that's amazing. That's, and another scale RC, we got scaled hockey. And I got one of those. I'm looking forward to using it. So check out this Instagram that we say years ago. There's another. There you go. Replicate that fight. Oh, name it. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. I like how he does that. And yeah, and then he makes teams, and you can put them on there and everything. Love the Boston Garden. I didn't get to. That's cool. Where's Cam Neely? There's got to be a Cam Neely here somewhere. There's Gretzky. We got Gretzky. We got Gretzky in the house. All right, but yeah, check it out. It's just a fun little Instagram. There's the guy, and cool little Instagram. Yeah, that's what I got right there. Found it for $50, something like that. So, yeah, check that out. It'd be something cool. Maybe you have one, maybe you don't. Maybe, hopefully, I did share. You guys did see that all. Okay, good. Did I do that? Red Hawks, cool. All right, cool. Darren McCarty, yeah, tough guy too. Koser too. Koser, God, Probert. You guys had all the tough guys. Anyways, go check out that. I think old time table hockey. Like I said, I got one sitting somewhere in here. Yeah, it's on the ground there because they had to move all this stuff. We had some people inspect under the house, and I came home and had to put this all together. Slapshot sounds familiar, but memory is not functioning correctly. A great movie about minor league hockey. And it was written by a woman about her brother's life in the minor league hockey in the 60s, 70s. I think it came out in 1977 with Paul Newman and the Hanson brothers and all that fun stuff. Good time. It's a good movie. Go check it out. Great quotes. Red Hawks. Can you really call them a team? Maybe. Hey, Mr. How was RC Club received? Thank you, Wilcox. We did talk about it. It was pretty good. They liked it. They're enthused. We have the female students involved and interested as well, which are really like, okay, cool. And then also some of the boys, of course. So we'll talk. We should be doing it by hopefully next week. Okay, I've seen part of it. Mike J, you got to watch the movie. I think me and Darren, we could probably quote that movie quite a bit sometimes. We probably have to get back into watching it again, but I can. You feel shame. You sit in the box. You feel shame. You can't do that. No. You got hooking. You got slashing. You got everything. Great movie. Let's see. Do you know how many times of that? So was Paul Newman? Yes, Paul Newman was in it, and here's for the Hanson brothers, Steve Carlson. He's fighting cancer right now. I think he's done with his chemotherapy and he's putting on the foil and fighting a good fight. So, yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, it really replicates the 1970s. If you need to understand the 70s, you can watch that, especially in these. I can't quote Blazing Saddles. I can. Yes, I can. Yes, you can too, Phoenix. So next time we meet, Phoenix. Sorry, Convoy is higher priority. Convoy was a great movie, Mike J. Rubber Duck, Pigpen. Love that movie. Ernest Borgnine as the sheriff, if I remember right. Yeah, great movie. They had a board game. Of all things, they had a board game based on the movie, and I used to have that. I can't remember what it did, though. All right, 6:49. So let's see what you guys we'll get rid of that banner, but stupid quarter in it. We'll hide that, and then like I said, let's see. Let's get back here. We have comments again. We're awake, but we are very confused. Oh man, what is your favorite Blazing Saddles quote? And do you think the movie could ever be made today? Even though it makes fun of white people. And Mel Brooks is one of my favorite heroes, still alive and kicking, one of my favorite heroes. That's what's always for you. What's my favorite quote, or my favorite scene from Blazing Saddles is the town meeting. And after Gabby Johnson speaks and nobody can understand him, and what's his name? Johnson comes in now. Who can argue with that? Not only was it pure frontier gibberish, Gabby Johnson. And I need to rewatch it. So someone go get it. Dimes. Yes. I think around the house I was singing I get no kicks from champagne. And my wife was like, Miss Moosejaw was looking at me. I'm like, what are you singing? I was like, oh, you know what I'm singing. Could Spaceballs be made today? That's a good one. I don't know. I think so. But it's funny. Spaceballs kind of hard for me to watch and enjoy. I enjoyed it back then, but now it's like, okay, that's okay. I still like Mel Brooks wise. I like Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Silent Movie. I like that one a lot. And then also History of the World Part 2, I believe that. You do it for Randolph Scott. Randolph Scott. Randolph Scott. Yeah. Yeah. I'm my own best friend. One of those guys. See, now we could do that. We need a Blazing Saddles hour. Totally demonetized then. Come and get me. Try your best luck. So, all right, folks. So let's see what else we got. Well, what we're gonna put on the Instagram. One, I still have a running video of the Phoenix I need to finish. Any bodies I need to paint. I need to start working on Alex's. I want to work on my Lloyd and practice airbrushing with the Proline paint first. We're gonna paint it this nice whatever blue. Have you ever heard of whatever blue? Oh, it's called slate blue. There you go. Slate blue from Proline. I think it looks more like a Calvary blue from Toyota, things like that. I want to practice with that first and practice on Lloyd. What better? That's what a Lloyd's for. Good for practice. When am I going to put that on? I have no idea. I want to put. I want to cut it in half and maybe put a cage, or maybe cut it in half, but make a new bed for it, long wheel, long bed on it and everything. There's so many things I want to do. I need to make up my mind. I might need to make up. Robin Hood Men in Tights. That was a good one too. That was good too. I might have to see that movie too many times. Yeah, I used to watch it religiously. Where all the white women at? It's true. It's true. It's Headley. Yeah, that was hilarious. Dom DeLuise. I mean, we could do this all day, can't we? I need to find a paint to match the blue Losi uses on the Camaro bodies on the drag car. Yeah, Travis, that is a particular. It's not, it's not a Tamiya color. It's not a Tamiya metallic blue. Can you get away with that? Yeah, but Jungle Jim had a particular, or maybe that 1970s had a particular blue to it. So, you could get away with, I think, the Tamiya metallic blue, and that paint adheres really nice. I like the Tamiya, the metallic colors. It goes really nice. I think the key thing just to pull it off is, like, if you can't get the color but get close enough, is everything else. The Jungle Jim look, the decals, I think Matt found, or so forth, and get that. That would be my best guess. That's probably what I would even do, because the metallic blue actually comes out brighter than the transparent. So maybe you could get that metallic blue and back it with a black instead of silver. Maybe it'll tone down that metallic blue a little bit to be not so bright. Try it on a piece of Lexan, see if you like it, match it up with some photographs, and go from there. Okay, serious airbrush question. Does Tamiya acrylic paint stick to Lexan? Since it's water-based, I would say no, Mike J. But the trick that I do is I take the Tamiya Flat Clear PS55 and I spray that on the inside, and then I could take a TS or even acrylic paint, because your last color, it's not going to be that thick, right? Like, oh gosh, what did I do? There's some here. Well, yeah. Let me grab the poo, the crawling poo truck real quick. Hold on. Oh, showing too much. All right. All right. I just have this so I don't hear anybody else. So anyways, this is Tamiya paint, but the TS paint, and you can do it with acrylic too. And the thing is, though, the first coat is a lot of coats of PS55 Tamiya flat clear. It'll still show shiny, but with that, the acrylic paint, it will stick to PS paint, but it won't stick to Lexan because it just will flake off. And that's one trick that I did, and I still do. It always makes me nervous, like, is this going to work? But so far, it always has. I've done that on the Sanford Sun truck. I did that on my Power Wagon. I did it on my Wraith. I did it on the Volkswagen bus, excuse me. What other ones? So, yeah, it's working. So it does work. Yeah, and that's about it with using something else other than PS paint on a Lexan body. So don't be shy with the PS. And then go that. It says it sticks to styrene. Wasn't sure if the same. So yeah, it's like the TS paint and the AS paint and acrylic. It'll stick to styrene, just like a model, because models are made out of styrene as well, and you have water-based acrylic type paint. So it'll stick to that. But Lexan, because however it works and everything, because it's flexible in a different way, it's just it's chemistry. It's beyond me. And yeah. Hello, Harley Designs. Nice of you to show up with 3 minutes left. So anyways, this body's going to go to my friend Phoenix. He asked me, do you want the poo? I'll give you the poo. But now that I added the black accents to it, I'm like, damn, that looks nice. But yeah, but I got another blank body, which either I'm going to sell. I'm on the fence now. I really love the Phoenix body. Everybody, well, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that I know, especially at the shop. They go, they killed it on that body, and they did. And I liked it so much. I got another one. I traded Eric Baker for one, and then I painted it. And then well, I wasn't sure on the brown. All right, I committed to give it to Phoenix, and then I'm like, well, I don't have an origin body. Maybe I should get an origin body on this. So now I'm already rethinking. But again, I love, I'm not a Toyota fan, but if there was a Toyota, this would be, Toyota-ish. This is the one I would get. I think it's just awesome. So, yeah. So I got to start painting. I got a lot of paint. I'm not painting. It's sienna brown. Sienna brown. It's red brown. It's red brown. Actually, Tamiya red brown. And it does pudding. There you go. Pudding. Hello, pudding. All right. Is this how you post it? Wait a minute. Josh is here. Is this the right way? Is that how you do it? And then I don't know. I'm new at this. Real time, Josh. Someone make Xterra body already. Why not? Scaled one at least. There's one in town. The Nissan Xterra, yeah, there's one in town that kind of expedition. I see it all the time in my neighborhood. About how many coats can you get away with using Tamiya PS paints? MX XC3 MX separating paint from the body. Oof. I do. My imagine number is 3. 3 to 4 coats. To me, it's such a small can. And people complain that they use all of it. I'm like, well, okay, I don't use it all. not on normal size body, something big maybe, but 3 to 4. Back it with silver, or if you want it brighter, back it with white. And then I always like to put the main color back on that so that like when you look inside, it's brown. It's brown on the outside, brown on the inside type of thing, instead of brown and silver or whatever. So yeah, don't be afraid. Don't let the paint set. I usually do 1 coat. I give it a good 10 minutes because to me, a PS Paint, especially when it's nice and warm, they dry really fast and you could keep going. It doesn't take too much. So hello, Salt Palm from Utah. Thanks for the stream. Always enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it, and I need to enjoy Utah this summer, I think. Back with white, then white silver. You can do whichever, Clear orange, copper backed with white. Everybody's got that right. Yeah. Brown on the outside and inside equals poo. Hello, Chris from Salinas. I didn't miss you there. There you go. Well timed. I thought Phoenix, you timed out, Josh. I thought I don't know if I think I have moderators here. All right, folks. Hey, I'm 1 minute past an hour, and my attention span must be improving. I hope your attention span is improving. Again, thank you. Thank you again for the donations for RC Club. Is really just a kick to see some clients have been going through a lot this year and still continuing a lot. And then and throwing F-bombs at me and just yelling at me because I have some standards. And then I kind of went in with a RC car club option. If you behave well, you could be part of the RC car club. And all of a sudden they're like, oh. But their faces today was golden. And I'm looking forward to that. And I'm hoping that we get the get-go to do it next week. So we shall see. Again, folks, thank you for that. Last comments here. Thanks for excellent stream tonight. Thank you, Exercise Matches. Thanks again. You're welcome. Welcome, Brian G. Good night. All right. And we'll talk later right there. And thank you, Ryan. Have a great evening, folks. Cheeseburgers and fries. Cheeseburgers and fries. And goodbye. Little music on the way out.